I'm here with Colin. What'd you play, and why'd you play it?
I played Yummy Infernoble. I tested Yummy Azamina and Yummy Fiendsmith. I didn't really like the way it played, so I decided to really test my limits and try making something new. And it worked, so I got top 4 at a regional. So here's the deck list. 3 Cupsy, 3 Pure Res map. It's just Cupsy 4 through 6. Any game you open Cupsy, it feels just really safe. 3 Marshmallow, also one of the safer opens. Not committing to your normal summon always feels really great, especially when you're playing All Mirage and Extra Deck for a hand trap normal summon. A little bit differently, I'm playing 2 Lollipo, 2 Cookie. I was testing Sky Striker engine. I kept breaking on Engage and Drones. I do think it is better though. So going forward, I am going to be testing with the Sky Striker engine over and then just playing one of each. 1 minion, 1 surprise. Open surprise 8 times. Usually I open a Croaky, but since I'm not playing it, I had to open the other one. For the Infernoble package, 1 Museum, 1 Almace, 1 Joyous, 1 Gearfried, 1 Ogier, 1 Oliver. Typically the end board is Gearfried Charles surprise set with the Yummy Synchro engrave, and Oliver's equipped to the Charles, making him untargetable. With a lot of Draco Tail in the format and a lot of Fallen and Virtuous, it just makes him a little more unoutable, which always feels great. For non-engine, I am on 3 Fuelos, 3 Ash, 3 Bell, 3 Veiler, 2 Droll on the main, then 3 Imperm. I'm going to be citing these going forward for the Sky Striker cards, so 2 and 2, or 1 and 1 of Lollipo Cookie, and then these 2 for 3 Engage and Drones. And then because of how the Infernobles interact with the back row, just filling it up, usually the Imperms get sided out going first. For non-engines that aren't hand traps, 1 Talents, 1 Called By. Didn't really come up, but playing more games it probably will. For the extra deck, the 4 standard Yummy names. I missed Snatchy 2 and 3. You got to play Link Rebo now because of it, but he's really good, so I don't blame him. 1 Starham. He helps you bridge into Infernoble, so you really need him. Angelica, Roland, and both the Charles. So with these in the extra deck, any 1 Yummy name will always access you a Charles on your infield with Yummy combo. But if you open 2 Yummy names, or if your opponent interacts you so you can run away with one of the Yummies, you're able to artificially target your Angelica with your Little Knight. So you're able to get the Gearfried on top of that, so you don't have to use an equipped spell to target her. Also, every game that Charles was on my infield but 1, I got that game. And the only reason that I lost it was because he talents took the Charles. For the rest of the extra deck, Zaylene, because Angelica comes back in the end phase, using a Yummy Synchro and her to make Zaylene just gives a little more layered interaction. Always feels great. IP, this can be cut as well as Anima. Anima is supposed to be Link Spider. These 2 should be your 2 Striker cards though, going forward. Link Rebo and All Mirage, these are just fill-ins for Snatchy 2 and 3. However, Link Rebo came up a lot to dodge interaction. For the side deck, 3 Perulia. Felt better than Fua, but I can't diss my boy. 3 Nibiru. A lot of Magnet Warriors and a lot of Elf Note, so this really hit them a lot. Going second, you always side out all 6 Infernoble cards. So usually it's Perulia and then the Double Storm Feather Duster. Just seeing more breakers and hand traps just makes the deck feel great. And then 1 Crown, 2 Chalice. I was supposed to be on 3 Crown. I couldn't get the last 2 before the tournament. But going forward, I'm going to be playing 3 Chalice because artificially targeting Angelica came up a few times with Chalice. So it feels a little better, but it's personal preference. And then the 3 cards that usually you're switching out for your Imperms going first.
All right. Can you show us a combo?
Absolutely. So with any Yummy name, for this instance, we're going to go with just Cupsy. On your normal summoning, Adding your surprise. Oh, let me grab all your cards needed. Grabbing your surprise. Linking off for Snatchy. Placing Field Spell. Field Spell Reborn. Good old standard Yummy combo here. Always wanting Martian rotation and Lollipo. Graveyard interaction is just too good this format, and the Infernobles just can't really touch the graveyard that much. And this is assuming a dead card in hand. Surprise. Summoning back out Snatchy. Usually that's not what you do in most combos, but with this, you're going to immediately summon your Marsh, adding back Surprise. And then synchroning these two off for Lollipo. Lollipo reborning 2 normal names. That's where Starham comes up. Starham, discarding any random card, or if you open a second Yummy name, you can discard that instead to reborn. And synchro these off for Angelica. From here is where the combo path divulges if you open 1 Yummy name or 2. At least the combo that I've been doing. There could be a more simplified way or a more streamlined way to do it. But if you open another Yummy name, specialing that, using Minion Engrave after placing Museum from Angelica, using one of your names to go into Surprise, and then summoning the other name from here, using that last Yummy Synchro and the other Yummy name to Little Knight artificially target it. If you can't do that, you have to use Museum's effect, grabbing an equip spell to use that to target her. If you do it that way, then you can't cycle through both of them, getting through Joyous. Joyous adding back the Gear Free that you're going to dump off Ogier. So it's a little bit like this. So Little Knight targeting her, dumping, finishing herself till the end phase. Summoning Roland. And then Ogier effect, targeting Roland. Museum effect. From this point onward, you are locked into Warriors, but usually you already have Surprise in hand. You have the 2 Yummy Synchros in grave, so it really doesn't matter. Ogier on summon will dump Gearfried. Syncing those 2 off for Charles. From there, Roland equipping the Charles, using that to link off into Charles the Great. If you haven't used your Museum effect to, or if you have to use Museum effect to special summon, but if you have to use your equip spell to target Angelica to trigger her, you can't get the Gearfried, but if you do, you can all mace, equipping to the Gearfried, or Charles, going through Joyous, Joyous, adding back your Gearfried. Gearfried effect in hand, banishing an equip spell. It really doesn't matter, they both do the same thing. Getting back names when the monster they're equipped to is sent from all mace, or just triggering it off Joyous. And then when you go to your end phase, Charles is going to want to equip. Angelica will come back, and because Charles equipped, he'll equip Fire Warrior from deck, and that's going to be Oliver, making him untargetable.
Alrighty, man, that's awesome. You have any shout-outs?
Shout out my locals, Gamers and Geeks. My 2 buddies, Na and Hayden, for helping me test this and really theorize everything. Ricardo for posting this on his YouTube channel. And overall, everyone that came to the regional, it was a lot of fun. Everyone really enjoyed playing against the deck.